Hello and welcome. PSY Live. Tonight is just gonna be a fun night. We've got some things that we're showing. Ooh, I thought maybe we could look at some patterns tonight. Some nice patterns. Hello everyone. Swatching and watching in Seattle. Hi, Anya. Hello from Brentwood, New Hampshire. And hello and good evening from Wisconsin. Hey, Holly. Hey, Val. Hey, Deb. Happy Thursday to you, Teresa. And Charlotte. And Barbara from Hayburn, Idaho. Ooh, well, hello there and welcome from semi-warming Missouri. Hey, Holly. Happy Friday Eve, Melanie, to you, too. Sarah's still cold in Fairbanks. It's getting to be 40 degrees here too, and I'm like, I didn't move here for this. Hello from Northeast Tennessee, where we never know if it's summer or winter. Yep. Frogging and watching from New York. Oh no, I'm sorry, but you can do it. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be great after that. Hi from Texas, counting down 2 more sleeps. Woohoo! 2 more sleeps till we get to, hi from Austin, hello. Till we get to Cocoa Beach. And we are going to go to Knit and Stitch in Cocoa Beach. I'm very excited. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Hello from Ohio, keeping the faith. Spring is actually on its way. Nikki, it will come. Hey from Massachusetts. Hey Maria. Sharon got home from work just in time. Woohoo! Can I see a la mode with lavender matcha? Gosh, do I even have a la mode with me? Yes, I do. Whew. Hello from Connecticut and Chicagoland. Hey Beth. Happy spring. We've had thunderstorms, high wind, snow, all in the last 24 hours. It's spring for you. I can't decide what it wants to do. Snow here, no accumulation though in Indiana, and only 20s with wind chills. Ugh, the wind chills are the worst, in my opinion. Hi from New York, happy spring. Colleen, can't wait to see you Saturday. Yay, me too. Asheville, North Carolina, hi Sue. Ooh, Cheryl said, pattern's good. Favorite knit or knit, cowl, or shawl in silk, please. Ooh, that would be fun. Insta froze. Go ahead and exit out and then hop back in again and see if that helps. Hey, Stacy. Happy to make it tonight. Happy to have you here. Hi from Amesbury, Massachusetts. And Kathy in Virginia. Joe in Colorado. Hi, Cheryl from Connecticut. And Level Green, PA. Hey, Jeannie. Jeannie said, I can't find you on YouTube. Jeannie, you commented on YouTube. Well, hello everyone and welcome. Oh, hey, happy to get to be on a live. Well, hey and welcome. Same to you. Welcome everyone. This is our BSY live, previously live at 5. Previously as in probably like 2 years ago. So never mind. We were talking about that earlier today, and in my head it's always called BS or live at 5. Emily, what's up, hookers? Hey from New Jersey. Hey Emily. All right, so this is BSY Live. My name is Marcy. I run Bad Sheep Yarn. We're a hand-dyed yarn studio. And Thursday nights, we all get together at 7 p.m. Central, different times depending on where you're located. And we do yarn pairings. We look at new colorways we're about to come out with, because we come out with a lot all the time, patterns, and we just have fun in general. So it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Yes, it's all, it will always be live at 5. It's 5 in Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, and when we started in Alaska, it was 5 o'clock then, and then that's why it was live at 5. Still live at 5 in California. So, yep, see, it's 5 somewhere. Oh, man. So with Oh, Jeannie just got my most recent squishy mail yesterday. Gorgeous. Woohoo! I'm so glad. Thursday Night Live, the highlight of the week. Oh. Hey, Natasha. Once again, sneaking this at work. I'll never tell. Marcy, where did you get the yarn winder that you use at the shop? Oh, we got it from, you can find them on Etsy, and you can find them probably on Amazon too. It's an automatic winder, and I believe it's from Ashland. I don't remember. It's a very common or popular brand, where if I said it, I bet you would be like, oh yeah, duh, them. Because even I'm just like, why? Watching so I know how much more broke I'm gonna be this month. Oh no. Could I see aquamarine, calico scalp, murex, sand dollar, vintage champagne, and then with sundog, please? Of course. So, Altua in the house time. I'm on time for once. Hey, Kathy. Ashford. That's it. Thank you. It's an Ashford one, and it's their automatic winder because we run a couple at a time. So whenever you're seeing those videos of me winding yarn and it's skein after skein after skein, I am doing double over on the other side because we go two at the same time, and it's a game and you have to jump back and forth. So I have the Stanhope winder I love. Ooh, yes. And personally, for my personal one, I just have a little Amazon. Is that what you're talking about? The studio yarn winders? Though we did one too where I did a tutorial for a yarn, like how to cake your yarn by yourself with tools. And we get asked that a lot. And so I just used one that I've had, and I got it on Amazon. It was like one of the cheapest ones I could find. But hey, it works. No complaints from me. Pairings are coming in hot. So if you're new here, yes, that is the studio one. I'm pretty sure it's Ashford. All right. Hey, Janet. Please show from YouTube. Please show garnet with a light contrasting yarn and amethyst quartz with something fun. I don't have any patterns in mind for those yet. Sure, Jeannie. No problem. No problem. Alex, if you're watching on YouTube, there have been quite a few bots hopping in. That's why it's taking me so long between questions. I'm going skip as the comments come up. We'll be fine. Don't retire Spice Currents. It's beautiful and my favorite. I also think it's beautiful. Do you have any oyster and silk to show off? Yes. And can you show pairings with oyster? Yes, I do. I did bring, it's in my bag downstairs. Alex, if you're listening, after you get those bots, in my big white tote with the blue dots on it, that's in the front room, there is an oyster and silk in there. If you could please grab it. How can you tell it's a bot? Well, I can tell it's a bot because the questions are just stupid, and also sometimes slightly inappropriate, which always makes me laugh a little tiny bit. So I could just tell, and then it's like asking me to say stuff or repeat things or read things off. So I don't know. It's just is very random ones. So that's kind of how I know sometimes if it's a bot. All right. Can you show off oyster with zero gravity? That's from Instagram. Natasha, also can I say oyster is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Oh, I'm so glad. We think it's pretty too. Sad lavender matcha and prism are going bye-bye soon. I know, I'm sad about prism. I have quite a bit in my own personal collection. And another Instagram chat pairing is Elizabeth and Garnet and Foxglove and Garnet. So 2 different separate ones, Elizabeth and Garnet, and then Foxglove and Garnet. Now I want to see the bot comment. One last week, they were funny to me, but last week there was one that was like, tell me your deepest fear, and I just almost started laughing like, what? Like, but then I almost was like, well, because I'm a very open book, so I was like, well, buckle up. Let me tell you all about it. So they don't know what they have coming for them with me. Oh, man. Is Oyster limited? Yes, it is limited, and it will be available for 4 weeks. So Sunday, April 13th is the last day. Thank you.
I'm going through and deleting them on YouTube.
Thanks. Alex is helping with the bots. It's gotten a lot better. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Oyster and Silk. I have it. Oyster releases tomorrow. Every dye you use turns to black. How? I'm trying to be like, how? If that was a joke, I obviously didn't get it. Sorry. I hate when I say something, people are like, huh? It happens often. Oh, man. The Ashford Wooden Winder and Swift is over 500. Yeah, it's a pricey one, but we are winding. We could literally have someone add an 8-hour winding period. When we added that to our store, and it takes a while for us to get our winding orders to people because we have a ton of them, and we have them. People will get 10. I did one in that video that we did last. There was one order that was like a lot of fingering skeins for one order. And those take a long time to go unless you're just and I do it on full speed. So I think one fingering skein full speed takes almost 10 minutes to do. Maybe a little less than that, but they're expensive, but it was worth it for us to have something that worked and also something that we could walk away from. So yeah. Yeah, invest in a good one. I have a cheap one for my own personal stuff and it's fine, but I also just wind yarn by hand all the time. Oh, I see. That's the nightmare. Yeah, I know. Mine's more like it all bleeds. I'm working on my tessellated poncho. I just started color 4 butterfly PT. Ooh, I hope you love it, Janet. Hope you're having so much fun. I was gonna say, growing up in the 80s and 90s, the greatest fear has to be quicksand. I know. Way less of a problem than I thought it was going to be when I was young. I was terrified of it when I was young. Did Indiana Jones do that to us, or was it Princess Bride? Which one? Who did it? When you're trying to run away and fight, but in slow motion. I had a nightmare about that in regards to Gollum when Lord of the Rings first came out, and it terrified me. I was hoping Oyster would be available until the end of April on a yarn fast for Lent. Oh no, it's available until the 14th. I'm so sorry. Jody's contemplating how much Lyra and Dancing Flames is enough. I fear a lifetime supply of free yarn. I should not be attacked by that. Is anything leaving at the end of March except discontinued colorways? No, just those are what will be leaving. I'm trying to think. Do we have a limited out right now? No, we don't. So that will be it. Just reading through comments. Get a Swift to go with the winder makes it much easier. Yes, indeed. I think they go hand in hand. I would not get a yarn winder without a Swift. Because you just can't. Unless you have someone standing there with their hands holding it. But Oh, Julie, thank you. Saving my pennies to buy some of your yarn is beautiful. Thank you so much. Never ending story for me. My parents let us watch that one time and not again, so I'm guessing it was probably scary for me too. Enjoying the Witch King I received. Oh, I love that colorway. I think we're going to need more for a sweater. I love that colorway. Ooh, Christine, it's my best friend's birthday today, and we'll see you at the trunk show this weekend. Could you bring her a birthday mini? Oh, yeah. Yes, I will swing by. The Ocean Treasures set is not limited. And Guru will not be made in Asuri. It's on our discontinued list. So it's, after this month, it's gone. My mom is my Swift because I forgot to buy one when I got the winder. Bless her heart. Okay, so let's get going. We will do pairings tonight. I'm going to cut them off at 7:30 unless we're doing all right. But right now I have 17 notifications, so I might end up cutting them off a little bit earlier just because we have quite a few and I'm trying to get us out on time. We had a couple 2-hour sessions, as you all might remember, right in a row, and it just got excessive. So I'm trying to time manage better. And I didn't see Neverending Story until I was an adult. I was still traumatized. I want to see it because, I don't know, parts about it look cool. How long is the trunk show? Thinking of driving up from South Florida. It is from 10 to 4. It is from 10 to 4. Nancy, I think you should. I'm driving 8 hours for it. So I think you definitely should. Come and say hi. Let's hang out. Living on the edge of this evening, working on my current Stephen West Glowfrost shawl as I'm watching this. Ooh, you are living on the edge. Don't look up. Keep focus. Alicia loved the Neverending Story. Oh, good. So there are cool parts. Cool. I'll watch it. All right. Mindy, I'm here. I know you missed me. I did. Hey, Marcy. Other Marcy. Hello from Central Indiana. Finally made it. Hello. I'm right here with you with the time management. I have to write a detailed list. My friend and her husband made me a squirrel cage Swift based on the pictures we saw in a yarn store. That is so cute. I can picture it now. Cocoa Village is really cute and their yarn shop is adorable. Question about mulberry silk. Do you know how the silk is sourced from the silkworms? I do not, but if you send us an email, we can try and look into it and see. I just couldn't tell you off the top of my head right now, but I know the company that we get our yarn from is pretty careful about making sure their yarn is ethically sourced. Can we do a pattern session in the future with colorways? Yes, I was thinking tonight, but we're already moving quick. Yes, come. Historic Cocoa is a great place. The antique shop next door and plenty of restaurants. Yes, agreed. My son and daughter-in-law has Princess Bride as the theme for their wedding. That will be fun. All right, let's get started. So we've got quite a bit. Let me see what our pairings are. We've got a few going on. I'm just doing a little look-see. All right, so we can take a couple more, and then I'll probably cut them off for the night. Peggy, I hope to see you in Coco too. I'm super excited. Yay! Everyone, let's come. I'm bringing a bunch of like tropical-y fun yarn, and I'm pretty sure Oyster's on the list. It's really fun and cute and beachy in Florida because we're all ready for spring. And there's a new shop colorway that I'm pretty sure we're naming Sunrise Shimmer or Sunset Shimmer. It's cute. Okay, so here we go. This is Oyster. Everyone's always asking about what it looks like in silk and suri, so I brought some. Whoa, dropping everything, but that's okay. Just received my Gothic Romance and it's beautiful. Turtle Cove on its way for a new cowl and placed my first order for the discontinued colors. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Aquamarine is coming, and it is coming in DK. Zanzibar is coming, I'm pretty sure. Allie made our colorway list, and it's like a beautiful rainbow. It's like a Skittle rainbow, and I love it. No, I don't have it. It's the sunset or sunrise shimmer. It's all packed away. It's ready to go. Okay. Oh, Sarah finished the intertwined cowl and honey brie glow stick and poinsettia and wine bottle bulky leftovers. Love the pattern. It is a fun pattern, isn't it? I liked it too. Do you know if you will be adding more tonals or variegated yarns to the non-superwash line? Yes, we have more coming out in April. All right, so this is beginning of April. We'll have more. So this is Oyster in silk. Here we go, and here it is in Surrey. I might have to bring these back to the shop. I don't know if they needed them. So I just stole them. No one was there, and I was like, and I keep it. So I might have to bring them. I'll probably have to bring them back just in case. And then here they are in our regular bases. So it's got fun pops of lime green or like a neon green, some fun pinks in there and blue speckles. Thank you, Stacy. They're stickers. I get the gel stickers. Can you knit silk and Surrey together? Yes, it would probably be kind of slippery, but I think the Surrey would help the silk be a little more sticky. From Instagram, will you show aquamarine with the shells set, please? Yes. That was the other thing after last week. I came into work on Friday and I was like, I forgot the shells. And one of our shipper guys, Cole, packed them. He's so organized. He packed everything up for me, put it in a bag, and shoved it in my bag and was like, and now you won't forget next week. And I said, thank you so much. And I didn't. It's all right here, still in its bag. So excited. Local yarn shop in Fairhope's Southern Twist Yarn is now carrying BSY. Oh, awesome. It is Oyster is really pretty, and it looks really pretty in fingering weight too. Alicia, did you see the one aquamarine and shells? And I'm just making sure I have everything else. I think so, from Instagram. Yes. Okay, and I'm making sure the mulberry is gorgeous. Thank you, Abby. Janet. I see. I saw him there. Oyster with glow stick. Do I have a glow stick? Yes, I can show. Deb, I will get a picture of it when I'm there. Can I see Oyster with the post set? Yes. All right, I think we have everything. Let's get this party started. This is Oyster. Here's a little bit how it works up. I have the cake. Whoops, there's my camera. And I have a crochet swatch. And the swatches that you'll see, they won't have quite as much green on there, but I think it's because where I was working on the skein just like didn't have as much. So, it's kind of like once you get in there, you get to it. So, or I was like just right on the edges of it because the swatches don't really take that much yarn at all. Anyways, a shimmer color. It's the colorway that I'm bringing to our Cocoa Beach trunk show. So it is just for them. I'm sad this is a limited. Aw, I know. Everyone's always sad about the limiteds. They're always fun, but let me tell you, sometimes by the end we are like, okay, we're good for a little bit. All right, let's get started. I keep saying that. I'm going to go ahead and cut off pairings for the night. And let's get started. So our first one is a la mode and lavender matcha, right? Yes. So lavender matcha is, a la mode is just our blank skein, and lavender matcha is on the discontinuing colorways. Thank you for having a crocheted swatch. My pleasure. I think it's necessary. Oyster makes me think of Easter. Ooh. Oh, Natasha, it does go well with the Magic Moon set. It does. It actually looks really pretty with Dreamweaver. I held them up. We did a pairing video with it. It was like, wow. Yeah, crochet swatches are necessary. I've bought yarn from you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Hi from Apollo, Pennsylvania. Hey, Rebecca. Oyster, Dreamweaver, Space Trash, and Macbeth's Witches. Yes. Oyster. Now I have to remember. I put everything back last week, but now I have to remember where. Dreamweaver, Macbeth's Witches, and Space Trash. Here it is. Oh, sorry. The Crochet Co. Yes. So this is so my brain just froze. I'm looking at my things going like, wait, what? This is Macbeth's Witches, Oyster, Dreamweaver, and Space Trash. Someone said, give me all the grungy, purpley colors. And there they are. Marcy, would you say that Oyster is a lighter colorway or darker? It's hard to tell on my phone. I think it's kind of medium. I think it's a darker gray colorway to me personally. Not like dark, but in my personal opinion, it is kind of like a darker gray. It's not super light unless you're getting the silk, then it is. Maybe that would be a good reference. There are some lighter gray areas on there which are intentional to be because the oyster shells just have so many colors on them. I'm also under really bright light right now, just so that you guys can see colors pretty true. So under a bright light, there's the silk in Oyster and the I'm holding it in Sport. Do you have any Sparkle Starlight? Do I have it? I do. What I have is Starlight and Sparkle. Ta-da! This is a very old skein. The ones that have been in my live stay in my live. This oyster would have worked in my tessellated poncho. Dang. Oh, I bet. Oh, darn. Looking for some type of blue combo with about 5 colors. Don't all have to be blue, but that would be a main color. Looking to make a shawl. I love Starlight too, Stacy. It's like a gray mustard color, and I really enjoy that. All right, I'm putting things away so that we don't all lose our minds later. All right, so if we're doing blue as a main, whoever said that, shout out. How do you feel about Yippee-Ki-Yay? Let me know. This would not be the main, but would be one of them. Let me know if that's like yes or not really. Now I have to buy my Sparkle Starlight. Thanks for showing it. No problem, Emily. Let me know if you like that Yippee-Ki-Yay with the orangey blue in it, and if not, I can deviate. But whenever anyone wants to do something that's blue, I'm also, I'm going to do a couple different things here. I'm going to use Home as my blue colorway. I like it. Oh, Nancy, good. Okay. So I will use Yippee-Ki-Yay with that then. How many, what were we doing? 5 colorways? Yes, 5 colors. Okay. So I have Yippee-Ki-Yay, I have that. What do I want? I put Siren in there with it, but I wasn't quite sure. No to Emma. Yes to Rooibos tea. Is this like a fade, or is it something that has a lot of different variations in it? Asking for a friend, aka me. No. I'm going through and I'm trying to make something with Yippee-Ki-Yay. Oh, she asked for something different than Yippee-Ki-Yay. Yes, of course, of course, of course. I had someone say, I like it, and so I thought, oh, that's who it is. No problem. I'm just like, all right, that's fine. I'm going to go with Home. It's a really pretty variegated yarn. It has some really pretty deep blues, and then it looks absolutely beautiful with Elvish and Wrangle, which I have here. So I'm going to grab 2 more colorways. And I'm going to put Raven in there too. It's really, this is getting really moody, which I love. And I hope you love it too. And I'm putting Yukon in there as well. Home is beautiful. I also love Home. So this is what I have so far. Now that I'm seeing it up, I'm not sure about Wrangle, but I do like Yukon and Home together, and it's kind of a last chance to get Yukon. So there's Yukon, Home, Elvish, Raven, and Wrangle. Let me see if I can find something different than Wrangle. Although I think if it was just these ones, you could do this and then add some like maybe more gray colors to it, but I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm putting Eclipse with this actually. It's like a cooler gray. Yukon is expiring. I know. The dye splits the color all the way to your left. My left? I have to look and see. My left. This one, Oyster. Right here? Is that what we're talking about? My left? Whenever someone says, wait, back there, to your left, to your right, I'm like, where? I'm useless. Home, Yukon, Raven, Elvish, and Eclipse. I like that one too. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I like that one as well. Hey, Robin. Robin, we're going to be doing Fanny or Lavender Matcha ones. Fanny Price would look pretty good. Marcy, what are you knitting right now? I just had the realization that I'm knitting like 5 different things. I started 2 pairs of socks. One is in Zanzibar. Another one is a new one coming up in April called Aqua Aerobics. And I just wound yarn to a Aaliyah's lace shawl because I want to update those pattern kits. And for some reason, I was like, I'll make it. But that's because I really like Sanna's patterns. So I was like, well, I want to make it. And now baby dip cha-cha slide. What was the blue on your left? Eclipse. Yes. This is Elvish, the darker blue, and this is Eclipse right here. It's like a blue-gray with some speckles in there. Yes, Aqua Aerobics, it will be coming out in April. It will be our limited edition colorway coming out. Marlene, no problem. And what else am I making? I have all my yarn wrapped to make a tessellated poncho. I just need to start. I started a crochet flower top. And I also really wish that I also want to update our Ciro shawl patterns, and I wish that I was the one making that as well. But I can't make everything. Elvish is a really special blue. I agree. Officially 9 projects in the works. Natasha, I feel you. I feel you. Okay. We are moving on. Impressions with Sprout. Does the bulky impressions look more green or blue? It's like a teal blue. So if you hold impressions up with a blue, Alex, I don't know if you're listening, but it smells like a pizza is burning from this closet. So I think a child is burning some food. But this is Elvish and this is Impressions. And yes, I am making a crochet flower top. I don't know how far I'll get. Hallie and I were laughing about it today because we both have wanted to make it. And it is by Realm Designs. I saw it about a year ago. And I started making it and I got about 8 flowers in and thought I've made a huge mistake. So I'll probably keep going. But all right, what am I doing? Impressions and Sprout. Here they are. So Impressions is like a teal blue, like a really dark jewel tone teal blue. And it does look good with Sprout because it has more green undertones to it. But I would still put it in the blue category. Yeah, check on the pizza. Someone please. Mom. I'm smelling it. I'm like, please check your kitchen. There's enough people out there, and I know Alex is listening, to where I could be like, something doesn't smell right. The animal behind me, Yasuko made me this. It's a squirrel and it's knitted. It's so cute. Nikki, I also want to do another pattern live. I just started a Musselburgh hat last night. Ooh, Sam, you joined the club for mindless knitting, using Guru with one color and trying to figure out why you did me dirty and de-seeded. Because we made a bunch of it and it just never moved. Daisy, I want pizza now. Though not burnt, yes. I'm sure everyone downstairs is disappointed as well. Next, we are doing shells with aquamarine and espresso. Ooh. Here's that. Putting that away. Oops. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Shells in my bag. Oh, he put Oyster in my bag for me too. Thank you, Cole. And aquamarine. I forgot about the Oyster. I know that we were like, oh, look, it's in there. And then I put the bag in here so I wouldn't forget. And it was just a pleasant surprise again. All right, so here's the shell set. Ooh, taking a brioche. This is my 3rd Musselburgh, so I'm well on that wagon. You're basically leading it. You're a wagon leader, Sam. I saw an Airbnb the other day. This is the Ocean Treasures set, and this is Aquamarine. I saw an Airbnb the other day because since I'm a 7 Enneagram Gemini, I like to go on the Airbnb homepage and just look and see what's available for traveling and staying. And I saw one where you can go and stay in a covered wagon. And the Little House on the Prairie lover in me and Oregon Trail lover, all of the things in me that loves that time in history but is like really glad I don't live there, was really glad I'm not born in that time, was like, wow. And I showed it to Alex because apparently when he was a kid, he walked around wearing a coonskin cap for forever. And I was like, if we would have met when we were children, we would have loved each other even longer. And I showed it to him and I was like, please. And he laughed, but I could see in his eyes he was like, maybe. Just so it won't take long. A friend of mine fell off the covered wagon. Oh no. Don't get dysentery. I know. You've sunk the wagon. I'm making a traveler's shawl with ocean treasures and aquamarine. Ooh. Taking a brioche class in a couple weeks. Ordered wine bottle and Merlot to use. I know, funnily enough. Could you possibly show those the other things? Sure, no problem. Don't put me on that lead wagon so fast. My first was way too big. Second, slightly too tight to be comfortable. So I'm the Goldilocks of the Musselburgh. Going for a perfect fit this time. My fingers are crossed for you. Some KOAs actually have covered wagons too. So sweet. You'll be going, I know, it's only a matter of time. Yeah, exactly. Does the wagon have a bathroom? You know, Marlene, it probably has a like walk to the bathroom, but you know, I'm an outdoor gilsy. So it's fine. I'm used to outhouses and camping and all that jazz, so it's fine. You could wear your earrings. I could. I'll wear my earrings. We gotta stay here just for the earrings. I have Oregon Trail earrings that are a little like floppy disk. It will have a bucket to go to the bathroom. Hey, we're all about the experience here. If you do have a covered wagon vacation, you need to bring back Calico Prairie. Just saying, it's only right. Have you ever thought more about literary inspired sets? I think we talked about this last week, but yes. Yes. That man is definitely a keeper. He is. He's a gem. Yes, I have thought more about literary sets because I read. We were talking about this last week. I read a ton, and I'm always. Oh, I forgot espresso with this set. I'm so sorry. I got stuck talking about Oregon Trail and covered wagons. Now, Carrie, I'm pretty sure, Carrie, you just popped on just to throw that out there. Every night you're like, you know what? I'm not going to stay, but I just need to, you have an alarm that goes off on your phone just to be like, oh, gotta hop in and suggest owl. Here is the Ocean Treasure set with aquamarine and espresso. Would you show those for ocean-based group again? Yes. Well, yes. Here we go. Ocean Treasure set, aquamarine, which is the March birthstone. Ain't got no meat, I know. I never could figure it out because I would always go out hunting in my spare time on that game. I haven't seen the dish commercial with the squirrel. Carrie, no, I was the one making the traveler's shawl. I just read the comment. I didn't read who it was from. I'm sorry. Asking for owl as an added bonus. It worked for Fox. I still think you have an alarm. Didn't you have a lot of literary inspired colorways? Yes, in like 2022. Yes, we did. The romance covers books. Yes, it was fun. Oyster will come in sparkle fingering. It will be in all of our regular bases except for the non-superwash. Oyster, orchid, and yellow tang. Ooh, that's fun. Here we go. I know, we have the funnest time on our lives. Orchid, oyster, and yellow tang. And according to my nails, if you add guru in there too, that would be really fun. They're about the same color. These are super cute. Aquamarine, Calico Scallop, Murex Sand Dollar, and Vintage Champagne. Ooh, that's a good one. We had that on one of our pairing videos. All right, the set, Aquamarine, and Vintage Champagne. Here we go. Okay. Emily's with you. Emily's with you, Carrie. Bring back Owl. It's a gathering. Vintage Champagne, the Ocean Treasure set, and Aquamarine. This is really pretty. It would be absolutely gorgeous. The days are these are the days of our lives and the lives in our days. Oh, that's funny. My mom used to watch that show. Stefano. That's all I remember from sneaking in when she was watching it in the daytime and us were being told to play outside, and I would come in and be like, "Can I have some water?" What's Stefano up to now? Oh, man. Is Feather grayish and Marley beigeish? Marley is beigeish and Feather is creamish beigeish. Feather's like a mixture of all of it, but with mostly like white. Ooh, Sherry, yes. Orchid, oyster, and yellow tang are a great combo. Wrote it down in my notes. A keeper. Ooh, fun. Hi, Anthea here from Nashville, Tennessee. Can you show me vintage champagne, foxglove? Oh, Anthea, we closed pairings for the night already. But come back next week, or if you don't want to wait till next week, send us an email through the contact form on our website. We take pictures of yarn and email them to people all the time. The other day I was hunting hard for diamond and finally realized it's not April. No, it's coming out April 1st. Stefano Demira, I probably didn't spell it right, but I think that was his last name. I don't remember his last name. I just remember his name was Stefano. Hey, Beth is from Nashville too. I'm on from Nashville too. Love these lives. Yes. Like sands through the hourglass. Just oh, man. Okay, aquamarine, calico scallop. I have some of these. Aquamarine, calico scallop, murex, the whole one, and sundog. Okay. What did I'm looking for sundog. That's what I'm looking for. I'm like, what am I looking for? Here we go. Ooh. Do you do Nash Fest? We just heard about Nash Fest this year. So, no. But just this year, we haven't. We would love to look into doing more. Ooh, Paula says, I still watch Days. Jeannie watched Days of Our Lives back in the day. It was a good show. This is Aquamarine, the Ocean Treasure set, and Sundog. Sundog just has barely any speckles in there. Yeah, a Star says she was just in for Nashville for the Nash Fest. I want to know if it was awesome too. Beth says, I will never miss the Nash Fest ever again. Amazing. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we thought about going and just visiting it because it's not very far from us. And my sister and my nephew came into town, and I have no regrets because he's adorable and he's only 5 months old. And I spent probably 60% of my time, maybe more, holding him. Am I the odd woman out watching General Hospital instead of Days? Well, I didn't watch General Hospital, but we only had a select few channels. Ooh, Nikki says the Sundog made her most wanted list for yarn. Everyone's commenting on what their shows were. Can I get an amen for Jason Morgan? Oh, man. All right. Star says it was awesome. I'm so glad. All right, I'm getting caught up. Oh, Natasha thinks I got it at TJ Maxx. All right. Garnet with a light contrasting. We have to move on or we will be here all night. I'm getting so caught up in conversation. Okay, so a light contrasting with this. I know what I want. There it is. My answer is Lotus. Ooh, All My Children. My mom watched All My Children too. This is the lighter contrast that I have with Garnet. This is Lotus. Oops, this is Lotus. This is Garnet, our January birthstone. And if you want something lighter still, I'm gonna pull out Marley. It's really great. So Marley does, just from the dye, have some can have some pink dye splitting there. So that's why I was like, Marley looks great with it. Would Butterfly PT and Celeste work for a hedgerow warmer pattern? Yes, it would. Jill, I'm so sorry. We've cut off pairings for the night. But if you would like to see him, you can always send us an email and we'll take a photo, or you can come back next week. I'm here every week on Thursday. And I usually try and do pairings. So I start at 7 p.m. Central. So I usually try and collect pairings between 7, right when I get on, we start collecting them through about 7:30. We have about a half hour. And so I'm still working my way through quite a bit of them. I've got quite a bit left, which is why I've cut off pairings so that we can go for about, we'll probably be here, usually where it's a little more than an hour. Whew. The solid date for when Oyster will be available till is Sunday, April 13th. You'll be able to shop through that Sunday. Ooh, I did watch Murder, She Wrote quite a bit. Hello. Someone on Instagram. Robin found a skein of owl. Is there enough color in it for one skein shawl? Yes. Yes, you can do a little one skein shawl. Aw, thanks, Jill. Dot, hello. I'm just reading through, making sure I'm getting all the comments. Not even a month this time because April is just packed. We just have a ton. And so we were like, ooh. And it's just, It's just, it's, the days are just packed. Okay. So we did all of that. Amethyst quartz was something fun. I'm going to put it with, right away, zero gravity. That was my first choice. As soon as I read that, I was like, it goes with zero gravity. This is fun. It also looks really, really fun. Oh, would owl work for the pattern you just released for feather, the berry scone shawl? Yes. Yes, it would. You could do anything that's like a really subtle, very variegated colorway with that, and it would look really pretty. This is also a fun one for me, amethyst quartz and yellow tang. That's a kit on our website right now for the brioche, the compass brioche shawl. And you can also do guru, which is almost on its way out. Okay. Ooh, Pam, I love the Lord of the Rings extended versions. I think we were talking about that last year. We did the Lord of the Rings extended versions in movie theaters with our kids, and it was great. It was a lot, but it was great. I am not sure what all the trunk shows will put on their website. Some yarn shops put stuff on their website, some don't. And so I just, I lose track of which ones do and which ones don't. And they can shift or change depending on what works for them. So I am unsure about that, but I will let you know. All right, Bonbon with Bluebird and then with Garland. Here is Bonbon with Bluebird. The theater, watching Lord of the Rings in the theater was really, really cool. It was definitely a highlight. It was like going back in time. Because I did watch a couple of them in theater when they first came out, and I loved it. Oh, is it more diluted than the ones on the website? I don't think so. It's the very bright light, Jeannie, and the ones on the website I took in Alaska in February, which is like, oh wait, that's the wrong one. A little bit darker light. So that could be why it looks diluted. They're not diluted at all. It's a very bright hot pink. But I'm trying to think. Is it? I'm not sure. It's been a little bit, but I could, now you've put a bug in my ear and now I'm like, is it? I'll have to go check. What's the theme for April? Well, right now we're doing diamond, and then April is just its own fun thing so far. I kind of went off the theme for April. I went off the track. But we're loving what we have. Diamond is beautiful. We have the non-super washes will be Life of a Flower. And we are doing, what are we doing? And then we're doing elements. The hot pink was Guru. We're doing elements, so earth, wind, fire, yes, water. I saw you have a trunk show in July at Friends and Fiberworks. Yay! I'm like, yay, because we've set them all up and we've put them all in our calendar, and then we've got like 20 different projects going on, and so I don't mean that at all to be like like I don't know. It is coming, but yes, I'm very excited for all our trunk shows. Is the garland green in the... No, it is not. It's the one in the luxury set is evergreen, and it was discontinued our last year. What about the element of surprise? Bye, Natasha. we have any of that pink on Saturday. I won't have it on Saturday. I don't think we have any of the discontinueds coming. I don't think. We might have Golden Hour. Golden Hour, Winter Sunrise, and Haiku. Where did my golden hour go? There it is. Right in front of me. Oh, July. Oh, Kelly Shop. Yes, we are going. I'm sorry. Very excited. Man, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, I'm going somewhere in July. Just winter sunrise and haiku. Winter sunrise and haiku. Where did I put haiku? There it is. Oh, Alicia, your kids are excited. Alicia, am I going to get to meet your kids finally? That's so... that would be cute. Golden Hour, Winter Sunrise, and Haiku. This is Haiku, Winter Sunrise, and Golden Hour. Wait, Mindy, you're coming too? Wow. Fiber Heart will be super fun. And Seattle, guys, our list is just packed. Remember in Fairbanks when I didn't go anywhere? Just and now it's like every week, every month. Aw, they're so excited to get to meet you. Aw, it feels like meeting some faith. That's so cute. I'm just a little bit for me too. I've heard so much about them and seen so much. So cute. Gin and tonic or sour apple. Thank you. I'm not sure that I have gin and tonic. Yarn Teaks in September. Yes. Yarn Teaks in September. And I believe Yarning for You in Atlanta. I should just pull up my events calendar, and then that way I won't be so like, you guys know how I am with dates. Then I won't be so like, well... events. If you go on our website under info, there are upcoming events and they're all up there, and we even have one that we need to add still. But so this week we're going to Cocoa Village in Florida. It is at the Knit and Stitch Boutique, and we'll be there from 10 to 4. And then I'm doing Stitch Up Chicago, not the next week, but the week after that. I'm going to go to Stitch Up Chicago and do a yarn tasting there, and that will be fun. Yes, we will be at Atlanta. That will be the Yarning for You as in EWE. We're going to be in Atlanta on April 26th. We're going to be at Fuzzy Goat again in Thomasville, Georgia on June 7th. And then June 28th, we're going to the Fiber Heart Trunk Show in Urbana. And then July 12th, we are going to Crafters Boutique. And then we're doing Flock in August. And we're going to Yarn Teaks in Johnson City in Tennessee and seeing all the wonderful people. Yarn tasting, I know. Ooh, Michigan Fiber Festival. That will be so much, that would be awesome. That's what I meant to say. Stop. Okay. Moving on. It was fun to, yeah, I remember seeing you when you were at Fuzzy Goat virtually. So fun. It was a really fun Fiber Festival of New England. Oh, I'm going to miss you when you're in Atlanta, but I plan to see you at Flock. Woohoo, Betsy. We're going to have a ton of stuff there. It's going to be awesome. Yes, all those events and dates are on our website. If you go to badsheepyarn.com, there's the info tab and you can go to events, and we post our events as soon as they are confirmed and we are allowed to share. Yes. Hope we stop in Johnsonville, Tennessee on our way to Florida. Yes. It's always a cute little place to stop. And their yarn shop is adorable and the people are great. All right. Oh, Abby, or Janet, I met you in Alex at Fuzzy Goat, but it was quite a drive. I'm only about 25 miles from Atlanta. Oh, come see us. Yeah, we do all have to meet Cara. All of us do. Do you make your way up to Rhinebeck in October? We were planning on it this year. We are planning on it, yes. That isn't on our events list yet, but yes, we are planning to go up to Rhinebeck in October. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Marcy, focus on your life. Gin and tonic, Fanny Price, Oyster, and lavender matcha. Where did I put this? There it is. All right. Oyster, lavender Price. It's not what that name is. I do have a gin and tonic, and I'll do sour apple as well, and a Fanny Price. So here are those lavender matcha pairings that I think, Robin, you were looking for too. So a couple people were wanting lavender matcha pairings. Here we go. Here it is with ones we do have. So Oyster will be out tomorrow. Oh, Val, yeah, you would love Yarntiques. You would love all of them. Yarntiques and just all of them. They're all fun. Crafter's Boutique, Yarntiques, Fiber Heart, such good ones. All of those is that the Midwestern states? They're all just solid. I mean, pretty much all the yarn shops we've been to. I haven't been to one where I've been like, so they're all it's just great. Of course, gin and tonic looks good with everything, but this is Oyster, lavender matcha, which is on our discontinueds. And then there's sour apple and Fanny Price. Fanny Price does look really good with lavender matcha. So does lavender macaron. And then here it is with gin and tonic, if you have that in your stash. Okay. Oyster and Zero Gravity. Rips Gin and Tonic. No kidding, right? I'm sad about that one too. I loved that colorway. It's probably one of my favorite solids. So this is Zero Gravity and Oyster. Elizabeth and Garnet, and then Foxglove and Garnet. Oops, that one was Anne. That one's too light. There we go. And then Garnet. Here we go. So I'll hold them side by side. So this is Garnet in the middle. This is Foxglove. And this is Elizabeth. So here is the Elizabeth and Garnet. And here is, oops, that's not it. What am I doing? Here's Foxglove and Garnet. A 6th color to go with chocolate, garland. All right. Let me put some things away so I can work on this 6-color combination. A 6th color to go with chocolate, which is discontinued. Garland, Eleanor, Blushin, and Owl. Do I have Owl up here? I don't have Owl up here, but I can use Romeo for a second. Do I have, what's the other one? Blushin. Ooh, I don't have that one up here either. Those are some OG colorways. Okay. So I will use, I know it's not 100% correct, but I'll use Elizabeth for it because I believe some of the dyes are the same. The Lotus and Garnet is really, really pretty. Carrie clears throat. I know you want to say it. Oh, it's funny. Okay. Garland, Eleanor, Garland. And then I will use Romeo for the owl. All right, so keep in mind that the pink is a solid. It is not a variegated. And, whoops, there we go. So I think if it were me, I would do, are you wanting a color or are you wanting something a little more, like, are you wanting a solid or are you wanting a variegated, and are you wanting something darker or lighter? I think since you have mostly variegateds or mostly solids or lightly speckled on here, that we should probably stick with that for a project that you're doing. So here it is. Just imagine that there's Blushin' in there and Owl. I put Marley next to Chocolate. They look really good together. But if you're wanting something else, you've got a lot of greens, you've got a pink, a gray, a brown. So I would probably go with another pink color. Maybe Juliet. Or, nope. Because I remember Blushin', so I would say Bordeaux, actually. It's for the night shift shawl. Okay, beautiful. So I would go with Bordeaux in there. That's what I would do. Because you've got like 2 gray-brown colors, 2 greens, so I would go with a pink in there. Aquamarine and Espresso. Here they are. Of course, Alyssa. No problem. Was that Romeo? It looked more like a blue than Romeo does. It was Romeo. Romeo is definitely a gray color. It could have been what yarn it was sitting next to. It is definitely gray. This is Aquamarine and Espresso is right here. Aw, thanks, Sarah. You've made a lot of the night shift cowls. Sarah says, I'm here to tell you any 6 colors of BSY would make a beautiful night shift. I trust her word. She's made a lot. And they all look great. Yeah, Melanie, I think Peridot needs to be a little bit greeny too. A little more green. A little bit, just a skosh more vibrant. Sweet Cider, Dancing Flames, Bonbon, and Olive Tapenade. Sweet Cider, Dancing Flames, Olive Tapenade, and Bonbon. Ooh, this is a cozy. I have Sweet Cider in my set. I might use that. That would work really good too. That would be really pretty actually. And I love Sweet Cider. Yes. This is Sweet Cider and Dancing Flames, Olive Tapenade, and Bonbon. That was an easy put away, just all right there. Zanzibar and aquamarine. Ooh, fun. Here we go. Reminder, March's birthstone. This is aquamarine right here is the March's birthstone. I'm holding it. Ooh, Elizabeth is working on a night shift right now. Ooh, fun. Oyster, Denali, Incantations, Nevermore, and Grayling. Yay. Okay. Oyster, Denali, Incantations, Nevermore, and Grayling. Here we go. Ooh, Karen's working on one too. That's fun. Wow, this is beautiful. When I held it, I was like, and then I held it up and was like, ooh. That's fun. So this is Oyster, Incantations, Denali right there, Nevermore, and Grayling. Cheryl, have a great weekend. Oyster and Gothic Romance, which I do have. Gothic Romance was our last limited edition colorway. Here they are together. Marlene, I used to collect poetry. Now I collect BSY yarn. We all find our things. Oyster and William Wilson comparison. Okay. So here is William Wilson right here. It's just a lot of dark greens throughout, and this is Oyster. So similar grays, but Oyster has a lot more colored shifts. And William Wilson has a little bit of color blocking in it, just a little bit. We've already shown the shell set with aquamarine quite a bit. Let me know, just say, please show it again if you want me to show it again. I want to make socks in the non-superwash. Should I use reinforcing thread with it on the toes and heels? I have never done that before, Elizabeth, so I don't know if I would be the best one to ask about that. Maybe someone else, if you ask in our group or someone else on here, if you know, raise your hand and let me know. There's no way to raise your hand, just say yes or no about reinforced thread. So I'm not sure how to answer that. I wouldn't know. I know some people just use it and love their socks and darn them. Is that the right word? Wow. Man, you can always tell when it's like time for Marcy to go to bed. Man. But it's up to you. I'm not sure, but I definitely would not let something stop you from using a yarn that you want to work with, because I think it would be fun. Oyster, Diamond, and Garnet. Oh, thank you, Pam. Pam says, I use reinforcing yarn for all my socks because if I don't, I have holes as soon, and I hate darning. I did use the right word. Pam hates darning, so she says no. It says, if I ever win the lottery, BSY, watch out. And, okay. Oyster, Diamond, and Garnet. That's what I'm doing. Good night. Okay. Here we go. This is Garnet, and Diamond is our April birthstone. It will be out April 1st, and Oyster in the middle. This is just a little funny side quest in conversation that will only take a second, but in my chat, the emojis always show up. Like if you type an emoji, it will show up way later. So your comment shows up right away, but the emoji pops in probably like a minute or two later. And so, Kara, your emoji of the laughy face like just showed up, and it just pops out of nowhere when I'm looking at the screen, and it makes me laugh every time internally. Becca says, yes, I would use reinforcing thread since it doesn't have any nylon in it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I was like, I'm not sure. We're all in this together. Oyster and lavender matcha. Carrie. Weird. I know, it is weird. This is oyster and lavender matcha. They are fun together. Oyster and orchid and silk go well together. Yes. Do I have a silk here in orchid? Actually, I do. Wow. Random. I have an oyster and an orchid in silk, and they do look really beautiful together. Wow, so shiny. 10 out of 10. I'm such a millennial with my emoji. So glad that it brings you joy. I am too. So, who cares? We're fine. I was watching a TikTok the other day that said that millennials were one of the better generations. But it was just like this comedy thing. And it was this girl, because she was talking about millennial prom dresses, and it was so funny because she was saying, you know, I want all of this dogging on millennial prom dresses to go away because those girls in those leopard print bandeau top short prom dresses, they were my babysitters. She was like, and I thought you were amazing. It was so cute and funny, and I laughed. I know, Susan, I need to have an extra set of hands for pairings. I know, but we do all right. The mom in me is like, I can hold a lot of things. If I ever win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs such as a UPS truck bag in my driveway and unloading box after box of PSY. Oh, man. The silk is glorious to work with. Yes. But a pain in the butt to wrap. And someone was like, do you have any tips? And we were like, we'll pray for you. That's just... I did figure out something. I saw a meme that said those born between 1975 and 1990 are the Goonies. Yes, I'm there. I'm in that realm. One of the gals at our work that washes yarn out for us, she had gotten some silk and was making something, and she put it on the Swift, and we rigged up a toilet paper roll so that she could have something in the middle, and she just wound it by hand around with the Swift helping her, and it worked. Christine, eventually, yeah. She asked if, since Yellow Tang is back, will you add it in Silk and Surrey? Yeah, eventually, and it's freaking adorable. I'm always like, what's up with teenagers these days? No, you go through the blue eyeshadow and side bangs like the rest of us. How does the silk and Surrey work up together? I haven't used them together yet, but I would imagine that it works up great, and that the Surrey adds a little bit of stickiness to the silk. I generated hands, and you'll have plenty and multiple fingers. Yeah, the cat, Mindy, I read it. I said, yeah, the cat. The silk, you do have to wind it by hand for sure. Silk tip as you're winding very slowly. Yes. Place small pieces of paper towel as soon as you see it slip on the winder. Works like a charm. Interesting. Pam, I need to know when Bluebird or Black Jeans will be out in Surrey. I'll let you know. Everyone says silk plus Surrey magic shiny floof. Yes. So we're all on here like do it. Put it together. I'm pretty sure I showed Oyster and Lavender Matcha, Oyster, Gothic Romance, Lupin, Home, and Old Blood. Oyster, Gothic Romance, Lupin, and Old Blood. Oh, I love Old Blood. Ooh, Toasted Marshmallow, the very, very old colorway. I asked for a mini cow. I asked for one on my birthday. I didn't get one. Very disappointing. Oh. Okay. This is Oyster, Home, Gothic Romance, Old Blood, and Lupin. And remind me when Oyster disappears, please. The last day to shop for it is Sunday, April 13th. Oyster and Glow Stick, Oyster and the Poe collection. I don't have Oyster in bulky weight. I am sorry, but it will be online tomorrow if you just click on, I'm sorry, I have to put stuff away. It's going to all fall everywhere. If you just click on bulky, then you will see it. What shows is the photo of bulky weight. Oops. Oh, I need this. And that. That can go back. Pull out my skein of Ulaloom. Oh, I miss Ulaloom. I just like saying it. Right before taxes are due. Oh no, Alex does those, so I don't think about it when I just counted the weeks and was like, there we go. Oh no. Oyster paired with the green for a sock set. We can look at that. I guess these are kind of greens. I'm trying to think. I might show one maybe with the Shire. We're done with pairings for the night. That's why I'm hesitant, because I'm like, Nevermore, William Wilson and Ulaloom. You can get that the Edgar Allan Poe set, or you can get Nevermore and William Wilson separately, and this is Oyster with them. This is the Edgar Allan Poe set, and then the one that goes with it, and it was always like, come on, guys, it'll be okay. And the rest is like, no. I love the Edgar Allan Poe set. Hey, Nancy, are you visiting your son right now? I hope you're having a great time. Oyster and Glow Stick. Oh, that is fun. If you have Glow Stick in your stash, that would be really fun. And I don't have Oyster in bulky weight, so that is it for the night. All right, everyone. Man, thank you all. I'm making sure I have all the comments. Yes. Thank you all for coming tonight. This is Marcy with Bad Sheep Yarn, and every Thursday, just about, we come together and we just chat and do pairings. So things coming up tomorrow. Oyster will be out. There we go. This is a limited edition colorway. It will be available on all of our bases. I haven't opened it up yet. It will be available on all of our bases tomorrow, Friday, the 21st. There it is. It's a really fun gray variegated yarn with fun patches of lime green, blue, pink, and speckly. It is truly hand dyed. Some weights turn out a little bit differently than others. You'll be able to see them on the website. All you have to do when you see the Oyster colorway is select the weight that you want to see, and it will pop up. And yeah, on top of that, tomorrow Alex and I are driving to Cocoa Village, Florida, and we are going to be doing a trunk show at the Knit and Stitch Boutique. We have select weights and bases that we're bringing, along with a few colorways. It'll be really fun, as well as a colorway special for their shop that is super adorable. And if you're coming, I'm really excited to see you. Yeah. I think that's it for right now. The week after that, I'll be at Stitch Up Chicago. They might still have some tickets. I'm not sure. But it's kind of like a fun little yarn, knitting, and crocheting retreat. There's going to be some amazing designers, makers, and hosts there. I'm very excited to be around such amazing people. And I'm just a girl. And so it's just going to be a really packed year. So just keep checking our events calendar. We've got a lot coming up, something just about at least one thing a month all the way through October. And we've still got a couple things waiting in the wings that we are just waiting until we can say that we're doing that. And yes. So it's got a busy year, but thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Next week we have a pattern coming out too. Sunna of Sundaughter Knits has made us another beautiful shawl out of Botanist, and I'm very excited. Will you be live at some of these events, Peggy? At all the events that are up on our upcoming events, those are where I will be traveling to. So yes, I will be at every single one of those. We do have a few trunk shows mailing out to a few different yarn shops that are kind of trying Bad Sheep yarn for the first time. And I won't be at those ones, but they will have little Bad Sheep yarn trunk shows. So, just keep in the loop with your local yarn shop to see if we're there. But anyways, thank you, everyone, and yeah, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you later. Oh no, will you be live on Facebook at your events? Probably some of them. Emily, hashtag bring back Owl. Probably some of them, but I think for the most part we'll still be here in the closet. where I'm comfy. So probably some of them, although I haven't made any plans for that yet. Usually that's something we figure out right before it happens, like we do. So anyways, all right, everyone, have a great weekend, and I